welcome to the stage is Elisha Doi. Raise your hand if you've ever experienced pain. A stubbed toe, a toothache, a broken bone. Okay. I'd like you to try and remember the worst pain you've ever felt. And now, imagine living with that pain every single day. Chronic pain doesn't discriminate. So today I'm asking you to imagine, but tomorrow, this could be your reality, like it is for 28 million people in the UK. Please form an orderly queue. Behind this rope, access to care. But not everyone gets past it. And as you're drowning in this soul-sucking, life-shattering, make you question if you can go on kind of pain, imagine hearing, "We're sorry, there's a 2-year wait." Chronic pain doesn't just hurt, it devastates, hitting you like a tsunami. It pulls you under, wave after wave, dragging a small piece of you away with it each time. Until simple things like getting out of bed or playing with your kids feel impossible. But what if, just as you're sinking, you're thrown a lifeline? Not a hand, not a hospital appointment, but a smartphone. A digital lifeline, an app, promising relief where the system falls short. Pain management apps, like Curable, have helped some people find relief, even recovery from their suffering. They're built upon evidence-based strategies like pain neuroscience education, cognitive behavioral therapy, and mindfulness. But here's the problem. Recovery is becoming a privilege. Chronic pain is twice as common in disadvantaged communities, where poverty, poor healthcare access, and multiple chronic conditions collide. And those most affected? They're also more likely to be digitally excluded. In the UK, that's 11 million people without the skills and 3 million people without the access to even get online. So if we're not careful, this digital lifeline will only reach the privileged few at the front, while you, at the back, well, you're left to drown in a sea of suffering. If pain doesn't discriminate, then why the hell does healthcare? That's exactly what my research is fighting for, so no one is left suffering on the wrong side of the digital divide. Thank you for listening. Elisha Doi, everybody!
Very, very important things. And also, I'm sorry I made fun of your running club. We got a question from Nick, first of all.
Yeah, so what can we do to democratize access? You said that there's also problems with digital technologies being available to some people, not other people. How do we solve this problem of people getting care one way or the other? Well, I mean, if you could solve it right now, that'd be very impressive. But what do you think we need to think about to do
that? Gosh, lots of things. So there's something called the inverse care law, which shows that basically we know that chronic pain is more common in disadvantaged communities, and yet when we look at the provision of healthcare, there is less access in these communities in terms of less GPs, they're understaffed, there's less pain, chronic pain departments. So I suppose one way of improving access is increasing the facilities that exist and the staffing that work in these disadvantaged communities. I think awareness, being aware that these communities and the inequalities that exist and focusing on providing more equal access by looking at, well, what do these people need? Why are we not reaching them? Yeah.
Great answer, thank you.
Thank you so much. And Mark, have you got a question as well?
Yeah, can we also just appreciate how you threw an lilo with precision and that you caught it and just on the ground and nothing. That was so impressive. You spoke with such strength and passion. I was getting a little afraid with the nunchucks around your neck at one point. But where does that fire come from?
I have family members who have persistent pain. I've worked in persistent pain clinically for 7 years. And I guess the fire comes from working closely with the people who experience the injustice that exists and wanting to really shine a torch on their experience and provide an opportunity for their voices to be heard.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. That sounds amazing. Right, give it up one more time for Elisha Doi.